Welcome back to the Planet Paintball podcast, brought to you by 1023 Sportswear. Use code Planet Paintball for 20% off your order, and Southwest Paintball in Bayfield, Colorado. And straight from the taco shop, we got the one and only Andy Vargas. Financing is available. Check him out with his pickle jar.
Yes,
What's
I
up,
was gonna
man?
say I'll bring the pickle jar with me.
Upgraded to the big one yet?
Yeah, shout out to Get Off My Lawn, grumpy old man Josh Connolly.
You haven't told him you've done this yet, have you?
No, I think Kevin Mike is the only one I
Okay.
told.
All right. Well, we'll see. Well, man, I mean, everyone should know you from Relapse and Rice and Beans in recent years. But let's start at the beginning, man. Where did you find paintball?
From what I can remember, it was from my uncle. I was born in California, moved to Arizona probably 8 or 9, and going back to Cali to visit family and stuff. My uncle gave me, if you remember, the Splatmaster survival kit.
Yeah.
So he gave me the box with the little Splatmaster in it. You know, you put the little, what was it, a 12 gram
Yeah, a little
CO2 in
12
the
gram.
butt. So that was like my first paintball gun. And then from there, just I don't think people like that play now know, like early thousands, everybody had a paintball gun. Like you went to Walmart, there was 15 paintball guns.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So like it went from that to, shooting stuff in the backyard to getting, what was it, Brass Eagle Talon.
Yeah, Brass Eagle Talon.
And then it just kind of moved. When I moved here in 2000, it was more of a paintball scene than it was back home or in Arizona. Kind of just actually had fields,
Hmm.
would go to fields, meet people, and then kind of just spiraled from there.
So it started like going to the field started here or Arizona?
Here,
Okay.
there wasn't any fields out there. But, like, everybody I knew had a paintball gun. Like, there wasn't even if they didn't play paintball, they at least were in the backyard shooting something. It's like everybody had one. Whether it was a good paintball gun or not, you at least had one.
So what field did you start at here?
I got started at Red Fox. I went
Okay.
with a friend of mine's church. We went out there with it was like a whole church thing, actually going to a field.
Nice. Like a little youth group thing.
Yeah, yeah. And most of them were scared to do anything, get shot, all that. Hide behind the first bunker they see and just stay there until they heard the whistle.
Yeah. Oh, when did it translate into like playing all the time and finding teams and stuff like that?
I guess when I got tired of playing there, and then I got fired from there, because I don't know, I think everybody around here knows Red Fox and knows Vaughn
Yeah.
and what an asshole he is. So I remember shooting one of the regulars and him getting mad and Vaughn getting mad because he was a regular and telling me I'm not gonna play here ever again. I told him to fuck off, grabbed my shit and left. And then like
Okay.
I don't know how me and you never met back then at Planet. I
Yeah,
know
I
I
don't
went to
know either.
Planet. So and then I went and started playing with Quality with Bubba and them because he had his own little shop up the road. Kind of just
Yeah.
stuck it with them, played some CFOAs with them.
So back in the day, you had Red Fox, you had Planet, then you had Quality, and they're pretty much all in a straight line, like less than 30 minutes
Yeah.
away from each other from door to door. And then if you just
I mean, I
tiered
would
out a
say,
little bit,
yeah, I would say they were at least 10 minutes apart.
yeah, yeah, if, right?
Yeah, if
And then
that.
you had PBC across the highway.
Right. And see, you got a better memory than me. I remember going other places, but I couldn't tell you the name of it. Like there was one down there in Enery, Dutchman Fork or something like that. It
Yeah.
wasn't no speedball there. It was like, pallets in the wood and like
Hmm.
the recreational paintball. Like I remember that
Yeah.
one. I remember going to Greer somewhere and it was every year was a big north versus south.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
somewhere in
PBC.
Greer. In Greer though.
Yeah. Oh no,
Well,
that was
because I know they had a speedball field.
yeah, that was they did VHA out there in Greer in the like old quarry or something.
Because I was like a bunch of dudes I played or went to school with that didn't play tournament ball. They were like, "Hey, let's a bunch of redneck friends of mine," and we went into that. And it was I would say cool, but not really at the same time. The whole scenario stuff's kind of
Yeah, fun every now and then.
yeah.
I'm not gonna make my year all scenarios, that's for sure. But
But
every now and then.
uh, 5,000 paintballs flying in the air and you're on the other side of it's just not fun. Yeah.
So what was the like first tournament?
So I was broke back then, and my mom was kind of just paying for paint somewhat. So I used somebody's gun, and
Okay.
I used somebody had an intimidator, used Angel, and then I used one of the guys on the team. He got a new intimidator, so I used his old B2K, and then I eventually got my own B2. That was my tournament gun back then. I still got it, Ryan. Hopefully you can fix it, even though you said it's probably a paperweight. So hopefully he can still fix it. And
From
then that was pretty much
Matrix
it. Once I got
Restorations.
yes, those guys, shout out to them, Ryan and Jason G-Way. But I got played with that and then kind of I don't know, turned I was like 17, 18-ish, and it was like hang out with a bunch of dudes on the weekend or meet some chicks, you know? So it kind of was like, hey, I don't really want to hang out with a bunch of dudes anymore. It's kind of fizzled out, you know, instead of every weekend, it might have been every other weekend, and then it was like once a month, then it was a couple times a year. So I just kind of put all the stuff in the closet, and then it eventually moved to my mom's attic somehow. I ended up finding that about 6 years ago. Half the stuff I don't even remember having. I tried to get
Probably
back
just
into
lifted it
it.
from a teammate's bag.
I don't even have a clue because like none of these guns I had back then. Like it was mostly like a bunch of spiders and stuff, remote packs, you know, where
Okay.
the tank went in the middle of your back and you ran a hose to the bottom of your gun, your
Yeah.
ASA. I I tried to get back into it. I would say it was like 2008. Met some old teammates and was like, "Hey, let's go play again." And I know he took like some nephews and we tried to make a team. I know we went to the planet a few times, but I had money, he had money, his nephews did not have money. So it was like, yeah, I'm really not gonna fund this paintball team. I could pay my way. So
Not gonna
probably
pay the kids though.
no, God, no, they weren't even my nephews. So did that and then kind of came the same thing, man. Every other weekend, once a month, and just didn't really look back after that. It was kind of, I don't know, I was like 21, 22, needed to figure out a job, like a real job career. Got one of those and it was just working, 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 working.
So what finally brought you back for this last stint? Like what drew you into it?
I think I started just finding more and more on social media, mainly like Instagram, seeing stuff. And like I've been friends with Connolly, my girlfriend, which is my wife at the time. She was friends with the girl he was dating at the time. And I'm meeting him, you know, shot the shit about paintball while we was out on like a double date thing.
Okay.
And then I'd say like a couple years later, I think it was I got into it when right before COVID shut everything down. I bought an EMEC and I bought an Axe 2.0. Went and bought the little starter package.
Yeah.
I told myself, I don't know if I'm gonna play every weekend. I know I want to, but I might go out there and just yeah, it's not fun by myself because I didn't really know anybody that played anymore. Took my son, didn't think he would like it. He liked it. I fell back in love with it, realized I was really out of shape, but I haven't ran in a long time. So running to that corner, it was like, I need a timeout, you know? And
Oh,
then Josh told me when McKenna was running the Toys for Tots. Josh told me about that. And it was me, Josh, and my kid in that thing.
Okay.
And from then on, it was like, yeah, this is probably where all my money's going to go now. And I'd say like 2019, 2020, something like that. 21,
Yeah. 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 That seems right.
something like that.
21.
He did that, got into it, started meeting more people, met Blake with Supreme at the time, and then he bought the Dark Carnival thing, and then would still go to Red Fox, play with those guys. And then when Pat started the URPL, so when I started meeting more people, met you guys, most of the Relapse guys, and then kind of snowballed from there. That's where the last 3 or 4 years of my life have been.
Yeah.
PBC Green.
The last 4 years now.
Yeah.
5 if you count the URPL.
Yeah. Yeah, because we did that, right? We did that first.
Mm-hmm. Because did you do 2 seasons or 1 season?
I did every season it was there. So
Okay.
whatever, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, because
I did it.
you did the first season, and me and B only guessed it at the end of the first season.
Yeah, the first season was, I think, with the Supreme guys, Blake and them. And then what the hell? I know I was like Supreme. We was Dark Carnival one year.
Mm-hmm.
We was I was Pinky's something, Pinky's Arcade Revenge, whatever the hell that place is called. And then we was something else one year.
Okay. So let's talk about Relapse. I mean, to me, it goes back to the URPL Dark Carnival season.
Yeah.
So what I credit you and Kevin with the start of that team. So what sparked wanting to go from the Fun Beer League back into tournaments?
Yeah, I guess it was mainly just it's kind of just thrown out there. Me, Kevin, he really was like, "Hey, we need to start a 5-man," and I said, "Well, hell, I don't know, but 3 y'all," you know. Kept going that, and then it was just. I think the URPL was fun, but it was what it was. You know, it's kind of a shit show, honestly, like a big time shit show, and like the small field and all that. And then it was just like I don't know, meeting more and more people that I feel like there was a lot of people that wanted to play 5-man, but didn't either have a team or anywhere to go or and all that. So it's kind of like I don't know if we asked you or we just started hanging out with you and B more. Then it was like you guys, and then just slowly picking people up. Or these 3 guys were like, "Hey, man, we want to play 5-man too. Like, let's do this."
Yeah.
So just kind of, I think we went in it with what was there, 8 or 9 of us to
Yeah.
start?
And well, like going back to, so we played the URPL, right? And for those that don't know, that's 4-on-4 on like a Hormesis size field, X ball, but it's like a street ball event almost, right? Except you're committed to a team for the whole time.
Beer league.
Yeah, beer league. And after that season, a couple of us had been talking about let's do something and see like how we stack up, right? Because the URPL, like everyone can play from Joe Smo to Mark Hindley, right? So you're getting this wide range of brand new guys that are playing in jeans to former pro players coming out.
Don't forget the uncapped full auto.
I love the uncapped full auto.
Yeah, the full
Uncapped,
auto
15 balls per second full auto.
on a 50 by 30 size field.
And 2 pods in a hopper. That was it.
Yeah, 2 pods and a hopper. But the penalty boxes were cool though. You get a penalty, you're sitting in the damn box.
Yeah.
For the time, not a point, for the time. You got 2 minutes in penalty, you're in there for 2 minutes.
Yep. Yeah. And it was how long were the games? Was it 10 or 15?
I think it had to be like 12 or 15, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. So let's call it 12. And it was like 30 seconds in between points. So like you had to use your full roster. 4-man, you had like 8 guys on a team normally.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So maybe give or take 1 or 2 players, depending. But yeah, so it went from like playing that season to when that ended, we went up to Palmetto, right?
Yeah.
Just kind of like our team plus Kevin, because Kevin was on a different squad, and a couple other guys from the league came out. And that was like our first time, like we didn't even have a team name.
No.
So
Half of those guys that we started with never, I don't think, finished playing with us or continued to play with us.
I mean, yeah, I think
Few of those guys
there's a
never.
bunch that definitely don't play anymore. Couple
That's
from
like
that first practice didn't even make it to the first event.
I can't remember that guy's name. He lived in Colombia.
Kevin or Lathan? Oh,
Yeah,
oh my gosh, the guy that lives in Colombia. Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry, I'm forgetting your name. Crap.
I can see his face right now.
Yeah,
But he was with us, but he never even started the
yeah.
season.
And then Kevin moved back to Florida, and
Yeah. Oh, Etheridge. Yeah, I was wondering if you
yeah,
were talking about Kevin. Yeah, he moved back. Well, we started with like 8 or 9 guys
hmm
to start a team, and then we ended up having 2 teams
yeah. So
because
it
we
just
had to
kind
end
of
up
blew
with
up.
yeah, real quick. Because what'd we have, like 18 people at one point, 20?
That first year, we had like 20 people, maybe 18. I feel like our roster was a little bit smaller on gold versus black. I feel like black definitely had 10, and we probably rocked with 8 a lot of the time.
Yeah, because some of those guys on black, it was like, are they gonna be here today or not?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
they are they gonna tell us they're not gonna be here, or are we just gonna they never show up?
There was a lot of turnover on that team.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But then, I mean, out of that also was what was that team called? Paintball Factory, right?
Trying to think who the hell that is.
Who did the first jerseys for us? The gold ones.
Keaton.
Keen's team
Yeah, yeah.
came out of that,
Paintball fa
right?
Paintball Factory, yeah. Well, the first jerseys we ordered, Pat went to some random website
Oh
on
yeah, the
the
German company.
internet.
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
German soccer company.
yeah.
To
Those are
be fair,
still
I
some of the
really like
best
those.
jerseys.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
those are like material-wise, not gonna last a season, but they were like the best some of the best looking jerseys we got.
yeah. Stylistically, they were really
Yeah.
good. Pat did knock it out of the park for that one. I'll give him that.
So did we not wear them the first event and get a lot of pulled guys that never got
No, we were
shot because we were
wearing
saying
the factory jerseys,
that's right, that's
and
right,
then Blake from Supreme Dark Carnival came on to coach us before that first event,
that's right.
and
Then we went through him.
then we switched over to Dark Carnival. Was it? Yeah, well, I guess it was just the 1 year because we did Raza the next year,
Yeah,
right, for
screw
the
those
green
guys.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, screw those guys.
Did not end well.
Not at all. Hell, we thought we was gonna go to a tournament and have to wear a T-shirt.
Uh-huh. So let's go through that first year though, I guess a little bit. Learning. I never had a coach before then. Like I
No,
had
me neither.
played one event with Ken, so I didn't have a coach. I had a coach for that, but that was like a 5-man event under his Upstate Army team name. And then I left the sport again. Um, and then when I had played X-Ball previously, it had always been like player coached. So
Right.
the
I'm
coach
going
was a new
here, you're
thing.
going there. I'm going here,
Yeah.
you're going there. There's how to be at. Well, see that when I came back, I only knew of X ball from when did it start? 2005, 6?
I feel like maybe the pros had a demo in '03, but like '04 it would have been a pro thing, but it wasn't in the regionals until like '05, '06.
See, I remember hearing about it. Really never knew what it was. And then when I got back into it, the thing that got me the most was everybody's telling me it's capped at like 10, what is it, 10.5, 10.2?
Yeah. Because
And
they
I'm
were
like, what do
machine guns
you
back in the day.
right. I'm like, what do you mean I can only shoot 10.5 balls a second? Like if I can work them fingers and them fingers and I can feed, 20, 25, whatever you can get. I was like, you're limiting my paintballs? That doesn't make any sense to me. And I never played the 5-man X ball stuff.
Yeah, I had done a couple events with like throw together teams for X Ball. But once X Ball died in the Carolinas, like it stayed gone for a long time. There were years we didn't even have a league.
See, when I left, it was just a CO around.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you get regional paintball around here? Like I remember when I came back, it was CSPL.
Yeah. Well, and that was so the CFOA like died off. Well, I don't know if it died off, but it like shrunk right down from like X ball. And I was probably out of the sport when that happened. Like after the crash, I think it stuck around for a year or two, but kind of like died off. We lost the X ball portion. It kind of stayed with 5-man. And then that SP CL or whatever was created, right? And that was just 5-man. And then they started throwing some X Ball events, but then it became the CPXL, which was all just X Ball, which was the year we formed Relapse.
That's the same as what the AXL has become.
Yeah, like essentially the same league,
Yeah.
for better or worse.
Whatever the hell that thing is.
But let's, that did you think a bunch of like, because what ended up happening was all the old dudes were on a squad really, and then the new guys were on a squad. Did you think we were going to do well that first event?
No, not really. Not at all, really. That's what kind of the relapse thing was. All of us were old guys that used to play. Like it fits the name of we relapsed back into paintball. So I didn't think we was. I didn't think. I mean, that first year we made it out of prelims every event. I just
Yeah.
think we were old and kind of ran out of gas most of the time, especially in those stupid ass Fayetteville events in the summertime.
One of my favorite photos is from that first event, and we realized we've made it out of the prelims and we're all out on the field just laying down.
Yeah, I know. I remember that one. We was all dead. It was like we're just getting started.
It's all right. We pulled it out. We took a third, and then we came back and won the last event there.
Yeah, finished second overall. What did we miss it by? 12 points, 15 points, something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Which I mean, a lot of things had to happen for us to even get into like a season ranking status. So the fact that like it pulled out perfect for us to get second is was pretty good. So I
Yeah.
think the Bandits would have had to like not made it out of prelims that year for us to take first or that event. So what was your favorite obviously like skipping around a little bit. What was your favorite event with Relapse?
Even though I hated playing at Fayetteville, I feel like just like the drive up there was just fun, you know? Many great memories of just a lot of times just driving to the event and hanging out with everybody, Especially when we went to Fayetteville, we'd usually be, 5, 6, 7 of us in a house, and the people that didn't stay with us would still come over. We'd shoot the shit, talk shit, make fun of each other, fuck around, just hanging out.
Boys being boys,
Yeah,
doing dumb
except for that,
juvenile shit.
ex- ex- except for that one we got, or that lady needed everybody's email address, age, names, and then when we all came to get jerseys, she freaking was blowing me up, telling me I'm having a party. We don't know if it was like she lived next door or just the neighbors were ratting us out. But I woke up the next day and had a bunch of messages from that woman. She
Was
might have
that
had cameras in the damn place.
a
Yeah, that was remember in Fayetteville where it had the garage
yeah,
with the dartboard?
oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that
that
one.
lady. I woke up the next day and had a bunch of messages from her, just like kind of cussing me out for having a party, and I was like, "Man, they just came by, ate pizza, got a jersey, and left. Like I told you, we was here for a paintball tournament." I don't know. I'd say that winning in that last event was pretty fun because it was like a team effort.
Yeah, kind of felt like it all finally clicked, right?
That, and I would say that NGXL event where it rained like halfway through the tournament and it
Yeah.
kind of shut everything down for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. That was fun. Even though it sucked playing soaking wet. Feet hurt like hell. That was pretty fun.
And now let's talk about how teams die, man. Like what happened to Relapse?
So yeah, I was thinking about that too. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what happened. Just what happened was we had a tournament. We played like shit, finished like shit. went home, and nobody showed back up to the field. It was me, you, and Kevin. And then a couple weeks, months later, B would show up, AJ would come out, and then it was literally like, hey guys, like we're still here, you know? And most of those guys still don't even play.
Yeah, I think it's you, me, Kevin, and AJ that still
AJ,
play.
yeah, that's it.
Oh,
I mean, I understand Chance had a baby. Then
had a
he
baby.
had a baby too, right? Right. Yeah, I was gonna say it. I knew he had a baby, but I was like, did he have it before we stopped playing?
I think around that time,
Kind of the same time.
yeah,
Pat Pat stopped playing. He just left paintball. I mean, he had his own intentions. Yeah. And then like Black, they quit before that, didn't they?
yeah, Black because that last year, so Relapse went like 2.5 years, right? And that last year, you and I had sat down and said we don't want to do tryouts, so let's just pull what's
Oh,
left
you
of Black
remember
up.
you remember the conversation about not having tryouts, and then a week later you posted up, "Hey, let's have tryouts." You remember that?
I remember,
Yeah,
I remember the 3-man thing that I left you hanging on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that because we had the kids play. My kid and Chris's kids.
Yeah,
Put them into the CFOA. They played D6. I don't know if they won every event, but they won the championship D6. And
they
I was
won a
like,
lot
man.
of the events.
And I said, hell yeah, they're gonna play D5. I don't have to get up at 2:30 in the morning and drive 3 hours to Greensboro and do all that shit again. I can get up at 7 o'clock and then drive. And then here's Hunter signing me up for a 3-man coach at D6 again. So I'm getting up at 3 o'clock, driving 3 hours, and then staying there till damn 5 o'clock. What a what a day.
You're
What a
welcome.
day. Yeah. Right.
It
Like,
was a lot of hard work running that for me, you know?
Hunter, you got the next one right. Oh man, see, I'll get back to you on that one. That was fun though, man. It was fun watching those kids play like that.
Hmm.
CFOA. Coaching wasn't bad. I really did hate getting up at fucking 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning. That shit sucked. And then spending there, you be at the field for 12 hours and you don't even play.
Yeah.
Like I'm just there. You wonder what goes through people's heads. It's like, hey, look, I need you to go here and shoot inside, and they go to a totally different bunker and shoot down the other side. And I was like, okay, I guess that's what we're doing.
So what's one of the goofiest things you've seen one of those kids do at that event?
And it was Adam's sister, Anna. It
Okay.
was her son, and the dad. They were
Vaughn,
they were the decent Vaughn.
not
Yeah,
Vaughn.
it's Eddie, ain't it?
Eddie. Sorry, Eddie.
Yeah, it was them, and this is like what I was just saying. I told Anna, I said, I need you to go up the center and shoot left. And she goes up the center and shoots right and gets shot. And she comes off. And I'm like, what happened? And she's like, that guy went over here. I said, I told you to shoot left. And she's like, I did. And I said, Anna, I need you to do this. Put this in front of your face. Which one makes an L? That's left. And she's like, oh, you're right. That is left.
In a weird way, we're responsible for Carolina Extreme Paintball. You realize that, right?
Uh, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little.
You're welcome, paintball community. You're welcome.
That was pretty cool though, because I mean, you had the dad, the daughter, and the son or grandson all on the same team. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
They didn't do too well, but I can only
It's
do
all
so
right.
much. Yeah.
They went on to form Legendary Weapons and open up a field and yada yada yada.
Congrats. Yeah,
So
yeah.
doing good things for paintball. So after Relapse fizzles, you found yourself kind of like homeless. So what happened after that?
Roth hit me up because the rice and beans kids, they'd been out into the field. They were usually always out there on Sundays. And they'd kind of always do their own thing. If we were playing, they'd be on the other field. We'd step off, they'd jump on. I think they were kind of just, I don't want to say intimidated, but they weren't ready yet. So I'd always help them out. And then they started getting better and better. He's like, hey, we're going to play D5. You want to play with us? And shit, what the hell? What the hell? So start doing that. I think in D5 we won. We got. I think there's 5 events. I played the first one. We got first. I wasn't able to make the second. They got third. The third we got first. The fourth we got first, and the fifth we got third, I think. And we ended up winning it all. So that's fun playing 3-man. I like 3-man a lot better. There's less people to shoot back at you. You know, field's a little smaller. Then we did D4 last year. Won the series on that too. Yeah, I think. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to think because it's been 2 years with them, maybe 3.
Well, D5 and then D4 last year.
So
That
this will
makes
be the
sense.
second year.
Yeah.
Because
This
I'm
will be
trying
the
to think
third
of.
year.
So when did you get picked up?
They picked me up last year for a MXXL event. So, because I was jumping around playing with AC Greenville, did a little Absolute Carnage stuff, and then we did Relapse for the first Blitz. Took second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got picked up midway through last year, but I didn't play the C3XL with them.
You just did the 5-man.
I just did the 5-man with them. So, because I had Carnage I played one event with AC Greenville, and then for the final event, went back and did Carnage again with the Robinson boys and took second with them. So, you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It froze a little bit on my end. I was like, uh-oh. So what's the plan for this year, man? I mean, obviously, rice and beans. Roth is a awesome dude to take in all his old farts.
Yeah, no shit, right? You just it's fun playing with them. You just sit in the back and throw paint and let them run, you know?
Yeah.
Tell them what to do. I like telling people what to do, so it's like, hey, I need you over here. So it's been fun playing with them though. You kinda play coach somewhat, let them do all the work, get all the credit. I don't care. We winning, we're winning. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't tell you what I'm doing. I would say I'm semi-retired. I don't know. Right now, I just like to go out there on a random Sunday and just shoot a case of paint and go home. Or shoot a case of paint, hang out with everybody, drink some beers, and then go home.
Whip up some
So
tacos.
whip up some tacos, financing available. I meant to get a pickle jar for this.
I was trying to find, we had like a big one
Right.
full of
All I got
sand
is
or
little
something.
ones. All I got is little ones. That's not financing.
Drop a comment if we should make Andy's pickle jar t-shirts for everyone.
I do need some stickers though. I need some stickers.
I got a ton of them for you.
Right, I say right now for playing tournaments, I'm retired until my kids get out of volleyball. I got 2 kids in travel. Well, my oldest daughter's in travel volleyball, so all my paintball money goes to her and hotels and all that stuff. You thought paintball was a freaking money pit? Get your kid in travel volleyball.
See, this is the cheap alternative.
Right, that's what I keep telling my wife. When I got the price of how much it's gonna cost, and I was like, "Well, damn, I thought paintball was stupid. I could play tournaments now."
Let's talk about the Christmas thing. Toys for Tots. Kind of you took it over and made it a Relapse thing, which turned into like a me, you, and B thing with Relapse support from the boys. They come out and help ref it for sure.
Drink everybody's beer.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. So how did that come about?
I think it's kinda just thrown in my lap the first year. It was did Pat do it the last year? McKenna?
Pat did it the year before he started the URPL.
And then it was
And then I
like,
don't think
"Hey,"
he did it. I think it was
it
us.
was thrown in like, "Hey, are you gonna do the Toys for Tots?" And I was like, "I guess. I guess I am."
Okay.
So what's it, the 4th year, 5th year?
I think we're on year 5 of
Yeah,
us.
so
Well, year 4 of us doing it, I think.
like the first year was just, try to kinda do it like Pat did with the raffles and all that stuff,
Hmm.
get people prizes. That just became a headache, especially with all the effort that I have to put into it, and I don't get paid to do any of it. So, like, it's a charity event, your entry is a toy per player, and it was like, I got to come out of pocket to buy y'all some stuff to raffle off. Like, I'm not really not cool with that. So it just got rid of that, and it's just basically just every year, man. And it's a blast. I think that's one of the fun. And I think I played in one, but that's the funnest tournament I'd say I've played in. Just overall having fun. Nobody takes it serious. It's just, it's there for the kids. Bring some toys, donate to Toys for Tots, shoot some paint, hang out. Even though I feel like, except 2025, the rain has tried to kill it every year. Because if it
We
didn't
had
rain,
great weather this year.
right, I feel like I know one of those years it freaking monsooned the night before. Because I remember getting there, walking down the hill to go do something on the field, and me just busting my ass, like feet over my head, and me landing on my back, and I had literally mud from my neck to my ass the rest of the day. Like, yeah, good. I'm glad nobody has that on video. But yeah, it seemed like except this year was great weather, but for the other, I feel like that's why a lot of teams didn't come out. You wake up,
Yeah,
it's
it's
raining,
rainy.
or it might rain. Like I don't know if I'm coming out. So, but it's always fun. Hell, bring a toy. That's all you gotta do. The names are cool too. People always come up with some great names.
Yeah, I love it when they come out and like do something fun, right?
Right.
So
What was that team that won? Hot
the
dog bandits,
hot dogs or
hot dog something.
let's see.
I know you had the wet bandits that one year. It's
Hmm.
been like Christmas cookies and just stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
we've
it's
had
been
like
pretty fun.
elves and Grinches.
Yeah, some of the guys dress up. I know
Yeah.
Jay usually wears that little elf Santa hat looking thing.
Hmm.
Are they most of the rice and beans always they did those onesies, Santa Claus onesies and
Yeah,
Christmas
they do
present
the
looking things.
onesies. The Mayberry hot dogs is the team name.
Mayberry hot dogs. There you go. Shout out to those guys, Boss Paintball. Check them out.
Yeah, those
One of
guys
these
came in
years
and killed it.
I'm gonna play in it again eventually.
Yeah, I think this is the first year that a tournament runner did not partake in it.
Cause you've played every year except this year, right?
Yeah, I did not play this year.
I
This
think
is a B didn't play last year either. So,
I think I played the second year with it was me, Kevin, and his brother.
yeah.
I think that was like 223. It's like I played that year. But other than that, everybody was like, "You're not playing." Like, dude, it's so hard to run it, organize it, call teams, and then still worry about, oh, do I have paint? Do I have air? Oh, when am I playing? So it's just easier for me to just sit at that table with your brother, call out names, and drink beer. Can't ever go wrong with a Modelo.
No, it's always, someone gets up to some kind of shenanigans. And
Yeah.
Chris always does a fun field layout for sure for it. Want to give credit where credit's due. I think he's done the last
Yeah,
3 years. So,
shout out. I thought this one was gonna suck, but it played pretty fun.
now, and we actually, I think we had more people this year than the year before, too.
Yeah.
Probably
It was
weather
pretty good
had
turnout.
something to do with that.
Yeah, because it's usually like, when we announce it, it's like 4 or 5 teams will hit me up, and then it's just like nothing. But no matter, people will message me, how many teams you got? I'm not gonna tell you there's 4 teams. There's always like 15 teams, no matter what I say. Yeah, we got a bunch of people, man. We got a bunch of people. But it's usually like towards the end, the last like week or so, I get hit up. My messages are blowing up. Hey, what do I got to do to sign up? Like, just bring a toy and give me your name. See you Sunday.
Yeah. So all you gotta do is come out.
Right. And you could just show up Sunday morning with the toy per player and be like, all right, hey, we're whatever team. All right, I'll write you down.
And if you don't have a squad, we'll find you a squad that day too.
Yeah, because we did throw one. We did add a team this year because one guy fell out and 2 of the guys was going to join their buddies, and then Mo came out, put them together, and then somebody else came out, so they had 4. So it worked out.
So
Or me or you would suit up, run
yeah.
a point or two.
Worst case scenario, we'll suit up and figure it out from there.
I made sure this year not to bring my shit though. I said no because I know what's gonna happen. somebody's gonna want me to play. And I'm like, nah, I'm leaving this shit at the house. I'm leaving all this shit at the house. Even though I had a bunch of y'all be like, hey, I got a gun, man. You just use mine. I'm like, no,
Mhm.
I gotta shoot my gun. What's your plans for this year?
I mean, rice and beans for MSXL, the AXL. Other than that, I want to play some mechanical stuff. So I want to do POC. So looking for a team for that.
What's
I don't
POC?
know. Pittsburgh Open
Oh
Classic.
yeah, I got you. I got you.
So that's the goal there. And then maybe some of the 5-mans at Insane Paintball. They're doing classic 5-man. I want to go check out.
Oh, so you free.
I mean, I'm not free, but I'm rolling with rice and beans, I guess, for at least X-Ball. So I don't know if I'll do
I
3-man
wanna
this year or not.
I wanna do one of those 7-man uncapped.
I would like to do that also. That looks
Yeah.
fun. I was kind of bummed
Since
we missed it last year.
since I now have a DM3 and I can just get
Hmm.
Ryan to turn that thing up and let her loose, wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm realistically I'm not free until July. I think my daughter's volleyball's over with in June.
All right. So
So
I'm putting you down for all my fun mechanical stuff after July.
yeah, but then I started thinking about it. It's July. Like, is it getting any hotter than July?
That's why you gotta go play classic.
Yeah, slow it down.
Yeah,
Slow
slow it
it
down a
down.
little bit. Then once it more, cools back down, we can look at what we're doing with rice and beans. Go play some X-Ball.
I'll just wait on the 10-man. 10-man in December.
So what's your favorite event
I'd say
to
that
do?
one.
The 10
The
man?
10-man. Yeah. 'Cause I mean, it's just the boys getting together. I guess what it's been the last 3 or 4 years, you know? Most of the guys on our team don't even play paintball.
Yeah.
Depends on what day of the week you talk to Connolly if he hates it. Because today he hates paintball.
Yeah.
He texted me that today. He said, "I hate paintball." No, he said paintball is gay. Followed by some other things, but I know in December he'll be there. TJ will be there. Isaac will be there. Me, you, Kev. Picked up some other people that are gonna play with us. It's just, I don't know. It's the only tournament that we go to that we don't give a shit about. You know,
Hmm.
it's not like we practice. We have a game plan. I mean, last year I don't think any of us walked the field.
No.
We literally got on the box and I was like, shit, hey, where are y'all going?
Which is hard to do with 10 dudes on the box.
Right, because I think we figured it out right before he asked us if we were ready, and I'm like, hey, I'm in the wrong fucking spot if I'm going to the corner. I sure the hell shouldn't be in the middle of the box. But yeah, I'd say that's the funnest tournament. I mean, like I said, most of the people that play with us don't play paintball. They just literally play that event. This year, we're going to be prepared because we always bring extra people for a couple guys to sit, and then half the team wants to sit. I'm talking to you, Norris. Norris, you're the biggest one. Game 2, game 3, he's going to be like, "Well, I haven't sat yet. How come I haven't sat?" Like, you're the stud on the team. Well, one of them, you're not sitting. That's why you're here. Let me sit. Yeah, y'all usually do me wrong on that too.
Look, that's because of who you bring. I will play everything. It's the other guys that are like, I don't like mounds. I don't want to play woods.
That I'm not playing the woods, and I'm so glad they switched it to airball. That was way better.
Even though we did
Especially,
horrible on it.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't play the second point. I planned on sitting that point anyways. Thankfully I did because what did we play? That was War, wasn't it? That had like Show an Hour and all those other pros on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah.
had Danny. They had someone else too.
They had a bunch of studs. Yeah, they shot 3 all off break and it was like, oh
Oh.
fuck. But there went the snake side.
Yeah, that did not go as planned for sure.
I'm on the sidelines with a smile on my face.
I had also at the beginning of the year when we did the blitz and I was playing Snake, I was like 30 pounds lighter.
Yeah.
by the time December rolled around, I had put back on the weight, and running
Right.
snake off break wasn't happening.
Thanksgiving got you. He
Yeah,
does that
got
to
me good.
everybody.
But yeah, man. So what's I gotta ask the standard question here, brought to you by Andy's Taco Shop, financing available. What is the unicorn gun, man?
I'd say this is like a lot of people's, but probably the Angel Rasta Fly.
Okay, I
That
like
was
that one.
always
Yeah.
always the gun I wanted and never got still. I don't yeah, because they still go for a nice chunk of change, and I'm like, I can't see myself spending $1,000 on a 20-something-year-old gun. But that was probably the gun that I always wanted. Yeah. Even though
Nice.
I don't smoke anymore, but at the time it was like, yeah, that's the badass gun right there.
Everyone who smoked wanted one of those guns.
I see them pop up a lot on the little one of the Angel buy sell trade groups. They're on there a lot.
Yeah, I feel like it's the same tin that kind of just gets circulated though. Like someone buys it for a little bit and then like, it's just gonna sit there, so they sell it.
And then somebody else has it for a little bit and sells it.
Someone needs
What's
to start
yours?
doing like a tracker. And I kept most of my
I
shit.
know it's a dye gun, right?
I mean, I want to get back into the die, the Matrix, the original Matrix, right? So like the '03, right before Die bought it, I would love to get into a Image or New York Extreme, one of those.
I know a guy. I know a guy.
He's in my ear.
Yeah. He he might have finances. He might have financing available.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So I
That's
definitely
who I got
want
mine
to.
from.
Yeah, I mean, Restorations is where you need to go pick yours up at if you want one. They also do autococker work, as Andy found out.
Yeah. I feel like if it's paintball gun, they can fix it. And from what Ryan says is G-Way does one part of it and then Ryan does the other part. So that's why I'm hoping they can get my B2K working. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Do you have all the boards for that? Like all the electronics were still in there?
So it would probably work, but when I eventually grabbed my bag out of my mom's attic, I was like, man, I gotta get this thing working. You know, I still had a battery in it, so that had freaking corroded. And I took it apart, which I'm great at taking stuff apart. It's putting it back together, which is the problem. So I took it apart, bought an O-ring kit for it, and when it showed up like a week later, I was like, I'll work on this next week. And that might have been a month later, and I brought all the stuff out. I had no idea what the hell was what.
I forgot
So,
where all the
and
pieces went.
I don't know where all the pieces went. So I gave it to one guy, gave it to Eric. He tried to fix it. He said he was having a problem finding parts. So he had it for almost a year. He said he totally forgot he had it. So did I. So I was like, that's when I knew G-Way and them. I got it back from him, gave it to Ryan. And then a month, 2 months later, Ryan texted me and said it's probably just going to be a paperweight. So he's having a hard time finding parts for it too. So I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen.
He can use parts from mine because I'm missing a board. So as long as you got both boards, you
I
can.
think I do. I know it was a problem, the same problem Eric had that he's having, finding screws for it. And I can't remember what else he said. Either those screws and something else. I don't think he said the board was bad,
Okay.
but I'm not
Yeah.
sure he can test it without, putting some stuff to it.
Yeah. Because I gave up, there's a board in the grip frame, right? And then there's a board in the body. And I gave up
Yeah.
my body board like a decade ago to someone who needed it. So if he just needs screws, we can get them. And I'll just.
And I've tried to message those people in the Indian Creek Designs thing, and I was like, "Listen, I just want to send it to you. You
Mhm.
fix it. Tell me how much I owe you." And everybody was like, "Oh, it's so easy to fix. You can YouTube this." Blah blah. Listen, dude, I already know that. I can't put shit back together. I can take it apart. I can't put shit back together. So that's what I told Ryan the same thing. Just fix it, man. Tell me what I owe you. So I want to say I got that for my birthday when I was 16. So it's 24 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like I don't really want to get rid of it. at this point. I really
Yeah.
wanted to shoot, but I don't know, that DM3 I got from him. I like that. It's a pretty good gun.
Did you get to shoot the mechanical DM3?
Just hanging out on the sidelines. That's pretty nice too, except for the kind of has that autococker stroke thing on it,
Yeah.
which I hate and you love.
Yeah, I don't
So
mind it at all.
the hell with that. I got an autococker because I was like, it's an autococker. I always wanted one just to fart around with until
Mhm.
I got one, and now I'm like, yeah, this is a fucking paperweight. You can keep that.
Like,
The only
yeah.
one I would shoot would be like a carnivore.
Electronic one?
Yeah, that's it. That's like the only one that you good one.
Well, so you got a rep as being like super loud and boisterous, man. So what gets Andy loud and riled up at events?
It doesn't take much. Yeah, it doesn't take much. I don't know. It's been always hard for me not to say something, no matter what. Like I'm notorious for, saying the wrong thing at the wrong time type stuff. So yeah, it doesn't take much for me to voice my opinion at all. So especially if I'm pissed, whether it's a referee or whoever. It's just like, hey, dude, are you fucking blind or what? So
So what is your favorite relapse penalty that we have got?
probably Kevin's when Kevin got it. Because I had got a minor right before, which I didn't think was justified. I yelled when I got off the field. I was shot and I walked away and I was like, fuck, because I was mad at myself for getting shot. And I got a minor. I was like, I'm not even on the fucking field anymore. I got a minor. Kevin's cussing me out, you fucking know better. And I'm like, you right, you right. Literally the next point or two, we get pulled for leaving early, even though that was bullshit too. We get pulled for leaving early. Kevin's mouthing off to the ref. He gets a minor, and then he tells the ref to shove that flag up his ass. So, following the minor, I think before the minor flag even hit the ground, he was already reaching for his major, throws the major, just like a bomb exploded on the field. There went everybody. That's probably my favorite.
Okay.
Just the fact that he's telling me that I know better to not get a penalty, and here he is getting 2 in 1 point. Especially to tell the ref to shove that flag up his ass.
That was just medical advice. It wasn't being insulting. Kevin is really concerned with colon health.
Yes, there you go. It's prostate awareness. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. None of those were deserved. No, no. Except the major. The major was definitely deserved because you knew better, Kev. You knew better. You knew better.
So before Conley even played with us, like on Relapse, you had told him about like the relapse curse. So what did you tell him?
Nothing. Yeah, I don't think I told him anything.
Really? Okay.
I think he found out pretty quick.
Because I
Yeah.
distinctly remember being in a pit and him being like, "Damn, you guys right. You do get the shit into the stick."
I mean, it's not a lie. Like, there's a lot of fucking bad penalties that we've gotten for no reason. No reason. I remember in GXL, which a great league, it's just I don't know, the no cussing thing always made me mad. And I remember shooting a guy going to the corner and me just being amped up. I take off in the center, I shoot another guy, and I think I said, "Get out, bitch," or something like that. Next thing I know, there's a ref on my shoulder tapping me saying, "Player, you're out." And I look at him like he scared the shit out of me at first. And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "You cussed." And I was like, "Dude, are you fucking serious? Like, it's paintball. It's paintball." He apologized after. He's like, "Man, it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just the league rules." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid."
All right. Well, let's we cruise past the hour mark. You did a good job, man. Shout out whoever you want to shout out. Give shade to whoever you want to give shade to.
Nah, I'm not gonna pull a Connolly. I'm not gonna pull a Connolly. I don't know. I shout out the Relapse boys. All you guys that don't play no more, we miss you. Come out, fuck around on a Sunday or whatever. Just come back. Just come back. That's
Come
it.
back home. Come on.
Yeah, come back home.
We got more shenanigans in the tank. Let's get back to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Austin out. Austin always has a reason why he can't make it, no matter what. So I think Chance is a lost cause. He's moved on, got a lot of shit going on in his life still. So there's still a chance for Austin, though.
Still a chance. And if Pat stops glazing up bottoms, maybe.
Slowly. I think we got a better chance of Pat coming than we do Austin.
Oh,
Yeah, that's bad. Hey, but if he wants to continue to make trophies, shout out. There you
yeah.
go. Shout out his wife, AC Designs, making the 3D printed trophies that we use at times.
Yep.
Hopefully get the 1v1 going soon. 1v1 coming.
Yeah, at the Greenville Park. Keep your ears and eyes looking for it because we got something cooking for you guys for sure.
Hopefully a bunch of things cooking.
Yeah.
Nothing serious, just trying to
No.
get some shit going on at the park.
Something that's going to be fun.
Right.
I guess we'll shout out PBC, one time.
PB, yeah. Callie, Ben Painter,
Shout out
Andrew
Cal.
Gibson. Yeah, Callie.
All right. Well, man, you got to hang out for a second, but everyone else, we'll see you next time on the Planet Paintball Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to the Planet Paintball Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Whether you're out there grinding in the divisional pits or chasing dreams on the pro stage, remember, it's all about the passion, the hustle, and the love for the sport. Until next time, keep grinding, keep growing, and we'll see you back here on the Planet Paintball Podcast